WOLB Baltimore and WERQ FM HD3 Baltimore.
The views and opinions of the guest and host you hear on 1010 WOLB
are not necessarily those of the staff and management of Radio 1, its sponsors, or advertisers.
Welcome to The Heights, where we focus on positivity and solutions. I'm your host, George E. Mitchell. Welcome to The Heights. Hello, welcome to The Heights. This is George E. Mitchell. I'm your host. The Heights radio show comes on every Friday from 2:30 to 3:30. You're welcome to call in. The number is 410-481-1010. We focus on positivity and things that's going on in and around Park Heights and Baltimore City. And like I said, you're welcome to call in. We got some good things coming up today. Thank you for joining. We got some good things coming up today that you need to know about. First of all, you know, Park Heights just had a meeting this past Wednesday with developers. 7 developers showed up at the meeting at the Zeta Center to discuss the new plans for Park Heights. This is one of many programs we'll be having to discuss our new plans for sponsored by Park Heights Renaissance. So stay in tune with that so you'll know what's going on in Park Heights. We got some good things coming in Park Heights. Some good things are happening. You know, as every week we have a business of the week, have a teen of the week, baby of the week, community person of the week, and an elder of the week. Just recently, this past Thursday, and y'all should check this out every Thursday, Z-Hat with Bessie Simon. We have 40 and above. We have all types of information. This past Thursday, we talked about the effects of smoking. And the lady actually brought in a lung that's been used over 40 years of smoking, and she brought in a fresh-looking young. I mean, a real lung. And, folks, when you see the difference between one that smokes and one that don't smoke, it would scare you. She brought in a teeth and everything else. This smoking is really bad for you. Some of our kids start off from 8 to 13 years old. And if you really look at these lungs and how they affect our body, you wouldn't smoke at all. So we had a great information about that on Thursday. And every Thursday we have great information. They come in and they do a lot of training, a lot of information before you get lunch for $2. We also have a hand dancing classes, and also we play bingo. A couple of things they won Thursday was a designer pocketbook and a brand new watch, and of course there was some cash prizes as well. So they play bingo every Thursday, and the number to call for that is 443-759-8921. That's the office over there at Langston Hughes, 443-759-8921. Also on every Friday, we have 5 minutes with Elamine. Elamine will be calling in soon, give us some wise things about what's going on in our community. He comes on every Friday with us. That'll be coming up in a few minutes. 5 minutes with Elamine. Also, folks, I just want to tell you, this past Saturday, we had terrible, terrible rain. The rain was cold. It rained all day Saturday. But we had Black Wall Street at Langston Hughes. Had over 45 different black vendors in there. And that started at 12 noon and went to about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I really thought that we had very few people to show up. That place was so packed we couldn't stick another person in there. And it goes to show we have a lot of money to spend, and everybody targets our people to spend money but us. We need to start spending money with us. Black Wall Street was a success. I'd like to thank Ms. Mosby. She did a hell of a job with that, and we need to continue to support that. And we're going to do that again. We're probably going to do one every quarter, because y'all need to know there are a lot of black businesses out here that we can support, and that's what we need to do. I'm not saying don't support the white businesses, but I'm saying you got to support the black businesses as well. There's a new hair product person that opened up. We just had the ribbon cutting last Saturday. Kay at 5505 and a half Ricerstown Road, right across from the fire station. She just opened up a brand new business where she does selling of hair. You all know that these hair sales are controlled by other folks. This is the first and only hair sale, black operated, black owned store in Northwest Baltimore. Maybe the only one in Baltimore City. They say there's another one down on Charles Street, but I don't know about it. But right now, I know she's the only one in Northwest Baltimore. So go up and support her. It's 5505 Wrightstown Road, right across from the fire station. Again, the call-in number here is 410-481-1010. 410-481-1010. The most positive show on the air is the Heights Radio Show. This Saturday, we'll be giving some tickets away in a few minutes, also to one of the call-ins, because this Saturday we have a terrific fashion show that's put on by one of my sorority sisters, Zeta Phi Beta. It's going to be from 2 until 6 on Saturday. Terrific fashion. I think we got about 100 tickets sold already. So we want you to come in. That's $20. The fashion show is going to be 2 to 6 this Saturday at Langston Hughes Community Center, which is 5011 on Buttes Avenue. We do a lot of things over there, people, a lot of things. So I want you to come out and support the fashion show. And also we can get some tickets away because next Saturday on the December the 8th, we're having a fur fashion show. Xavier Furs will be there, and they'll be having a fashion show there from 5 until 9. It's going to be over $3 million worth of furs in the place. So make it a point to come. I think those tickets are $25 with a coupon and $35 without a coupon. Make it a point to be there. And of course, the furs will be selling at discount prices, so you want to come there and check that out as well. Now, a lot of people been calling. I want to make sure you know this. On Monday, this Monday, we're having a food pantry, free groceries to anybody that shows up, as long as the groceries last. Doors open up at 1:30. We start giving out free groceries at 2. Folks, please don't show up at 9:30 in the morning because we're not going to be able to let you in. But the free grocery food pantry program starts at 2 o'clock. Doors open at 1:30 at Langston Hughes. And we got all kinds of stuff coming in, chicken, vegetables, the whole 9 yards. We will not be having a food pantry at Edgecombe Circle this Monday. The only food pantry will be at Langston Hughes, and that'll be at 1:30 this Monday. We also, every Friday, in fact, I just left there, every Friday we do fresh fruits and vegetables. You can get $40 to $50 worth of fresh fruits and vegetables for $7. And we take WIC, we take SNAP, we take credit cards, and, of course, we take cash. This is every Friday now, starting about 12 noon until we run out, until we sell out, or until 4 o'clock. We got fresh fruits, and there's no place in Park Heights to buy fresh fruits and vegetables at this price. No place in Park Heights, and that's a shame. So we're trying to kill this food desert foolishness because we are what we eat, people. If you don't eat properly, you're not going to feel too good about yourself or about anything else. So we're trying to spread this all over Baltimore City, but every Friday at Langston Hughes, you can get fresh fruits and vegetables, $40 and $50 worth of fresh fruits and vegetables for $7. Now, you're not going to find that price nowhere else in Baltimore City. So we want you to come out and support. When I left there just a few minutes ago, there were about 7 or 8 people in line, and we had already sold quite a few. Some people call in and get their orders ahead of time. I saw Lakeisha, my assistant, had about 6 or 7 bags waiting for people to come pick up. So get there early every Friday. The holidays coming up. You want to make sure you're eating properly, because we got a lot of diabetes and blood pressure and all other type of ailments in our community, and we need to start eating properly. I say to people about this all the time. We got more Chinese restaurants. Not saying I don't eat too much Chinese food, but not saying anything about them. But we got more Chinese restaurants in Park Heights than they probably got in China. And our people got to learn how to eat right. We have very few fresh fruit and vegetables. I think we got one supermarket in Park Heights, which is a Save-A-Lot. And we at Neighborhoods Unite were responsible for bringing that supermarket there. That's the only supermarket we have in all of Park Heights. And we need to be eating properly. That's why this show is called The Heights. We're concerned about Park Heights, concerned about what's going on in Park Heights. I know it's raining outside today. One of my guests is running a little late. Another one just called me and said he's stuck on 695 with the traffic. When it rains in Baltimore, you know what happens. Traffic gets all clogged up. But the main thing I want to tell you, which is dear to my heart, because you know how I feel about our kids. On December the 22nd, we got several calls about this already. December the 22nd, like we did last year, we're having our annual Christmas party. That's going to be at Langston Hughes. It's going to be from 12 to 4. We have a little parade around in the neighborhood. That's going to start at 11. But December the 22nd, we got Baltimore City Fire Department be there with us, the police department, where we'll be having our Christmas party. Guess who else is coming? He called me a couple days ago. He said, George, I'll be there. Santa Claus called me, said he'll be there as well. So we're going to have Santa Claus there. We're going to have toys. We're going to have food. for the kids. We have games. We have all kinds of stuff for the kids to come and have a good time right before Christmas. You know, Christmas is December 25th, so make plans to be there 12 to 4 on the 22nd of this month. And also, we're going to have a little parade around it, depending on the weather, of course. Going to start at 11 o'clock, and we're going to have some good stuff for the kids. So, and our number at the shop there at Langston Hughes is 443-759-8921. You folks are welcome to call in. The call-in number is 410-481-1010. We're taking calls for anything you want to talk about concerning positivity. Don't call me and talk to me about anything negative. I don't want to hear who got shot. I don't want to hear anything about politics. All I want to hear is some good things. I know we got some good things to tell. We got kids that are doing well in school. We got kids that are doing well. They're working. They're taking care of their parents, whatever the situation may be. And we got some parents that are also doing well. We might have just got a new job and you want to tell somebody about it. You want to talk about you just bought a new home. You want to tell somebody about it. So call in with the positive things so we all can stay on a positive note. You know, negativity breeds negativity. Positivity breeds positivity. And while we're talking about kids, I got to say I enjoyed myself this Thanksgiving. My granddaughter came home, came back from California. You know, she's an actress out in California, L.A., and she came over to spend some time with her pop-up, and we had a good time laughing and talking. And then my son, my youngest son, Travis, he's in his last year at the University of Berkeley, California Law School. He'll be graduating on May 10th. And he just called me and said, Dad, I just got another scholarship. He's the president of his class. He's going to be a lawyer. He graduates May 10th. And I'm so proud of that guy. So those are the kind of things we want to hear about. We want to hear about what your kids are doing, what you're doing in life. Stop with all the negativity. Stop with all the stuff that we've been hearing about, because it doesn't do nothing for us. It makes us feel sad. Sometimes I hate even looking at the news. Okay, I got a call coming. Let me take this call. Thank you for being on The Heights. Can I help you?
Yes, how you doing? It's Mr. George.
Yes.
Oh, hi, my name is Cherie. First of all, I just wanted to thank you for all that you're doing for the Park Heights community.
Thank you.
No problem. So I just wanted to talk about what I'm doing in the Park Heights community. I give out free haircuts and hairstyles for the youth up until age 18. And
Really?
we're located on Pimlico Road at the Sisters Saving the City.
Oh, we're over there with Catherine Nicholas Cooper.
Yes.
Okay.
I occupy some space there to give out, the haircuts and hairstyles. And we also have a car wash there as well and a lot of other activities.
Now, when can the kids come and get free haircuts?
Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, of course, after school. So it opened up at 3 to 7 p.m.
That is excellent. I didn't know about that. You know what I want you to do? I want you to call Langston Hughes and give us that information. We'll put it out on a blast. We got about 40,000 people we can send it out to. And that doesn't matter. They just have to wait. If you got a line, they just have to wait, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's awesome if you can put it out. I'll be there tonight for your free Spanish class.
Oh, great.
So,
Yeah, that's good. Thanks for mentioning that. We teach our kids Spanish on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's excellent, because some of our kids do need haircuts, and sometimes the parents don't have the money to pay for them. So give us the address again and the time.
Okay, it's 4236 Pimlico Road. It's at Sisters Saving the City Youth Program.
Mm-hmm.
And it's from Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m.
And what's the phone number so somebody can contact you?
It's 410-501-7286.
God bless you. Thank you for calling in. That's great information.
Thank you.
Now, they can't be more than 18, right?
Yes, at 18 to 21, we just ask for a $5 donation.
Okay.
And 21 and older is $10 donation.
So if I come to get my hair cut, it costs me $10, or it costs me more than that since I'm so much older. I'm above 50.
No, it will cost you $10. Just 10.
May make me pay $100. I'm so old, but anyway.
You're fine.
That's great information. That is great. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
All right.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Bye-bye.
Thank you for calling The Heights. May I help you? Hello.
Hi, guys. This is Vanessa Arnold.
Hey, Vanessa, how you doing? Good to hear from you.
Great.
Vanessa, tell everybody what you'll be doing this Saturday.
This Saturday, we have a Winter Explosion fashion show at the Langston Hughes Community Center. And the benefits were to help go towards the Langston Hughes Center. So we're going to be there from 2 to 6. The cost is only $20. So we will have a few tickets at the door. They're selling out quickly, so if you're interested, please contact me, 443-622-2945, or the Langston Hughes Center.
Give us that number one more time, Vanessa.
443-622-2945.
Okay, so that's the fashion show this Saturday. It starts at 2 o'clock at Langston Hughes, and it's called the Winter Explosion.
Winter, yes.
Yeah, okay, now they're going to be...
Royal Winter Explosion, yes.
Right, and they're going to be having some... I understand you're going to have some free hors d'oeuvres and stuff, and music and the whole 9 yards, right?
Yes, we're going to have a light fair. We're also having... vendors. We have jewelry, paparazzi jewelry consultant. We have a Mary Kay jewelry consultant. And then we have a young lady who actually makes jewelry that's going to be there.
Folks, this is what I'm talking about. We just had, and I'll be giving away 2 tickets for that show in a few minutes. But you know, this is what I'm talking about, folks. This is a black woman helping a black organization for black people. And why can't we do this all the time? Vanessa, thank you so much for calling in. Y'all come on and support. It's $20. And like I said, she gave out her number. If you can't get in touch with her, call the center at Langston Hughes, which is 443-759-8921. And folks, we all can do this. We all can help each other. Vanessa, God bless you. Thank you for calling in.
God bless you, too. Have a great day.
All
Bye
right.
now.
Thank you. Folks, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about in reference to us helping one another. We don't need a whole lot of other folks. We just need to do us. You know, we need to help each other. We need to tell these kids that we love them. We need to take these kids by the hand and wrap our arms around them. You know, when the last time you told a kid that I love you? When the last time you bought a kid a snowball, bought him a candy bar? When the last time that you read a book to a kid? So don't tell me use excuses about Trump, about anybody or else, about the mayor or about the governor. Look yourself in the mirror and say, when the last time you did something to help a kid? It can be just something that's simple, saying 3 words, I love you. I got another call. Let me take this call. Hello, and thank you for calling the Heights.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
All right. I just wanted to put some information out on the airwaves if possible.
Okay. What kind of information is it? No.
Positive information.
Okay,
positive
good. As long as it's positive. Okay.
Okay. Well, we have a basketball program called Grow Athletes, Grow Elite Intelligent Athletes. So if anyone knows any schools that would like to register their basketball team, we will register their team for free.
Right. And now how do they get in touch with you?
I can give you a number, 443-324-3804. We put a lot of kids in college. Our job is to, help kids in the community, mostly kids without fathers. We do trips and things of that nature, and we believe mentorship is the key to helping this community. That's exactly right. I agree with you, sir. Now, what's your name again? I'm sorry. Coach Taylor. Coach Taylor. Coach Taylor, it's a wonderful thing you're doing. So how many kids can join this? It's centered around basketball, but we have other programs as well. We teach fruit and vegetable smoothie classes, health talks, things of that nature. We have college trips. We have a skate trip coming up, go-kart trip. We want to keep the kids interested. Where are you doing all this? We have schools all around the city, but you're in different schools. Yeah, yes, sir. You need to come up and talk to me at Langston Hughes. You need to bring that program to Langston Hughes too. Okay, more than glad to help you. You have a school there now? No, we have a community center there. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely stop by. Yeah, a lot of kids. Call my assistant, Keisha, over there, so she can set an appointment with you because I stay busy. I want to be there when you're there. So just call her at 443-759-8921. But this sounds like a plan. Man, you're doing a great job. I appreciate that, man. You give it back. And I'm from Park Heights, brother, so I understand, and I see the news every day, and it breaks my heart. So we're just trying to do our part, and along with everybody and folks like yourself, if we get together, we'll change the community and the dynamics of Baltimore. That's right, buddy. Thank you for calling in, man. God bless you, man. All right, you too. Have a good one. Yeah, folks, see, that's what I'm talking about. It don't take much. It don't take much. Just takes a little bit of effort, a little bit of your time, a little bit of our love, and we can change our community overnight.
Overnight, this thing can be changed. The guy talking about free basketball program. They got all other kind of stuff going on with the program. So y'all had his number. If you don't have his number, he's going to call in at Langston Hughes. Call me down at Langston Hughes, 443-759-8921. The call-in number for the Heights Radio Show is 410-481-1010. I want to give a big shout-out to the godfather of WOLB, my main man, Larry Young. You know, Larry Young show comes on at 6 to 10 a.m. every Monday through Friday. And believe me, if it wasn't for Larry Young, I wouldn't be here. And probably a lot of people wouldn't be here. So I'll give a big shout out to him. And while we're talking about youth programs, I want to give another big shout out to the Saints football team. My man, Coach Garrett over there, the coaches, they've been practicing at Langston Hughes all week because, you know, you can't practice in the rain, can't practice out there in the cold. So they've been coming inside and practicing. They got 3 teams. This is what I'm telling you now. 3 teams going down to Florida for the championship this week. In fact, they're leaving today. They'll be down in Florida for a week. It's going to cost about $27,000, $30,000 to get down there. And he's raised some money to get the kids down there. Folks, listen to what I'm saying to you. We got 3 football teams from Park Heights going down to play in the national championship in Florida. Now, that's something to be happy about. That's something to be proud about. I mean, of all the teams in the whole country, 3 of the teams going down, the Saints football team is going down to Florida. They're leaving on a bus today. And I'm so proud of them guys. They were practicing inside there. You see the guys are hard at work. A couple of guys is on the smaller team, the young team. It used to be in my after-school program. And you should see them. It's good to see these guys growing up, man, staying out of trouble. And they're doing some good things because a lot of our kids don't get a chance to grow up. You know, they get involved with certain little things, and next thing you know, they're gone. So, folks, let's all pull together and do some good things for our community, do some good things for our kids, you know. And then we got all kind of other stuff down there. Like, we got time, a mental health suite down there. If you got a problem, and some people do have problems, if you're on drugs or you're on alcohol or whatever situation, you have some issues, get in a program. Don't be ashamed of it. Get in a program. Turn your life around. And we're going to get a call in a few minutes from my man, LME. You know, I'm not, this is not a church show. This is not a religious show. But you got to have a strong belief in God. You know, God can change things overnight. God can change things in 1 second. And if you wanted to get your life changed, just say a nice prayer, go on a run by yourself and pray and ask God to help you. And I guarantee you, folks, I guarantee it. It will change you in a minute, in a second. If you need some help, call us down at Langston Hughes or go with time and get some help with the drug situation. If you know, like I said, we got a free food pantry on Monday. You want to get your kids in a program. Don't let your circumstances control your faith. And don't let your circumstances control your kids. Sure, you had a rough time growing up. Sure, you only had one father. Sure, you don't have no husband or father there to help you out with the kids. So what? Don't let them kids suffer because of that. Get yourself on a positive note. You want to call me and you need a kick in the butt, I'll kick you in the butt. But don't let our kids suffer over your mistakes. Straighten them out right now. I grew up with no father. My mother was a single parent. A lot of people know my mom, Earlise Mitchell. She was a nurse, and she would turn over in her grave right now if she thought that me not having opportunities in life was because I didn't have a father. I know times are different now. But let's stop that. We got enough men out here that can be fathers to kids without being a biological father. And you cats know what I'm saying about that. Help a kid. If you don't have a child, or better than yet, take care of your own children. So many guys out here, they don't want to work. You know, I just read the paper the other day and on the news, we got more jobs out here now than we got applicants. And people call me out and say, Mr. Mitchell, I need a job. Look, get up in the morning, shave, wash yourself up, put some good smelling deodorant, put some lotion on your face, put a shirt and tie on, leave out the house about 7 o'clock in the morning, and I guarantee you, by the time you get home at 3 o'clock, you will have a job. But you got to go with a positive attitude. That may not be the job you want, but you know what? Making $12 an hour, 40 hours a week, that's $420, $48, whatever it is, over $40 a week. That's $1,600, $1,800 a month. So what are you making now? You're making $0 a month. Out there slinging on that corner, trying to sell people a few drugs. It's not worth it. Get up, get yourself together, get some help, and go and get a job and start being a practical citizen. Help a kid. Help a kid. Do what you have to do to improve your community. If you don't do nothing, sweep outside your house. Sweep the sidewalk. Sweep the curbs. Clean up. All we talk about is all these things that other people are not doing for us. Well, what the hell are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for your kids? We're doing everything we can to help you. Help yourself. We got a free food pantry. You need some food, come by Monday and get some food at Length to Use. The door's open at 2 o'clock. The door's open 1:30, come at 2 o'clock, and the food pantry going to start. Now, that's not a place for you to make groceries every week, but it's a place to help you get from point A to point B. It doesn't take a lot to do that. Point A to point B. That's all we're trying to do. Hey, Nick, how you doing, buddy? That's all you need to do. So don't be out here complaining about what somebody's not doing for you. Don't be out here complaining about so-and-so don't like you. All that kind of mess. Let's get out and do something. Folks, we got to be positivity draws positivity. And that's what we got to be about here in Park Heights. I can't do anything about the whole city because my hose is not that big. But I can do some things to help out in Park Heights. All kind of programs. Lady just called, said she got free haircuts. If your kid don't have no money, under 18, let them go get a haircut.
Yeah, she said Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
Yeah, she go get a haircut. Hey, Nick. So my man Nick just came in. He was a little stuck in traffic.
Yeah, but I'm on point.
That's right. He's on point. This is big Nick. And, folks, we got to stop making excuses, people. That's what this show is all about. You got a program, you got something you want to see, let's do it. Call in and say, hey, Mitch, I got an idea. Or call in and say, look, this is what I do. This is what I do to help kids. We got another call here. Let me take this call. Thank you for calling the Heights. May I help you? Hello?
Hello, you on the line with the Heights.
Sir, I'm going to hang up in a minute, ma'am. Hello?
Hey, from George.
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, that's Mark and Greta.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, we came up there and had a party up at your Avenger.
Uh-huh.
You got a nice setup going on up there.
Thank you.
So is Gary still running football team?
Yeah, Saints. Yeah, Gary. Coach Gary. Yeah.
Gary Williams.
Yeah.
Raised up together.
Right.
Yeah. And basically everything you throwing at the people across the airways is 100% right. I was just talking with my neighbor. I left town and came back. They slinging baby Pampers out the car windows on the street, and a bag of trash sitting across the street. Everybody's thinking about me coming back to get the bag. I'm like, how you gonna sit and talk to me and you acknowledge a pamper or a bag of trash across the street? You ain't put it in the trash can, And everything you saying is right. Just dust yourself off. Get up. Don't get up at 7. Start out at 4.
There you go.
And then you want the free advertising to get a job. All these trucks is riding past you with phone numbers on it and logos on it. Dial them numbers. And stop just sitting on around the neighborhood, complaining, talking about the neighborhood falling down around you, and don't want to get up and do for yourself and your community.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And dealing with the youth. Like I was telling the neighbor, too, he out there throwing the ball. He playing 50 and over ball. And I say, yeah, boy, I didn't know you played baseball. He say, yeah, when I was in the cut, I was mastering the first base and all this and that. And I was like, why you ain't never show the kids how to throw the ball or not? Man, they crazy. I ain't got no time for it. And that's the issue. Everybody got a gift. They just holding on and let their gift go to waste and sharing it with the youth.
Man, thank you so much for telling the truth, man. We need more people like you to speak up. And see, when I was growing up, we had kings in the neighborhood. Right. We had kings in our neighborhood. And one thing you didn't do, you did not sell drugs to kids. You did not put your hand on a woman, because if you did, somebody knocked on your door at about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
And they had one or two things for you. Either you're going to stop doing what you're doing, or they're going to get your bus ticket out of town.
That's right.
And
look, brothers controlled the block.
Right.
Every block had a group of men, and if any trouble comes to the block, we fight the trouble together.
That's right. And I'm going to call them out. I'm going to call y'all punks out there that's selling that stuff. Right. Yeah, I called you a punk. And I don't care what you say. I call you a punk. You're out there punks selling that stuff to these kids and got these kids hijacking cars and all that mess. Get the hell out of our neighborhood.
Hey, Brother Joe. not only that, all the kids that got shot, they should have been dragged them like in the Cowboys, put a rope around them and marched them up in the courthouse.
That's right.
Yeah.
Up in the prison. No way these guys out here shooting these babies and still hiding up in somebody's house,
Right.
eating and sleeping, watching the soap operas on
Right.
TV.
Right.
Tie a rope around them and drag them up in the police station.
There you go. And that's the way we were. That's the way we took care of each other.
Yeah, neighborhood got to start taking care of the neighborhood.
I'm
That's
sick
right.
of it, man. A 3-year-old little boy got grazed 2 days ago.
The 5-year-old.
5-year-old got shot. Was the sister of the girl Taylor that died. And somebody knows what's
Something
going on.
got to change.
Somebody
Right.
knows what's going on with that. And I call if you did it or if you don't. I want somebody to call them and tell them to turn on the video. I'm calling you a punk because you are a punk. And I'm going to tell it like it is. I don't care about what you think about me. And I'm sick of this, man. I'm fed up to the top of my eyebrows.
The neighborhood got to take care of the neighborhood.
That's right.
And all them brothers, we got thousands of brothers going up in these inmate meetings day in and day out. They already been recovered for 10, 15 years. Now it's time to get back. You came from jail or drugs on the street and addiction. Now you straight. Come on back and help this community, all y'all community.
Man,
Not walk around with perfume on and fresh tennis shoes and jewelry on. Get out here and help these communities.
Man, you ain't nothing but God bless you, man. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate it, buddy.
Amen.
Amen. See, that guy just spoke the truth, man.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about for. We need to help each other.
Yeah.
You know, the heck with all this foolishness that we can't do it. Man, we need to open up more black businesses.
Yeah.
We need to have our folks training other people. Now, we got all kind of training programs up at Lexington Hughes. All kind of training programs. Come the first of the year, we're going to have an aircraft maintenance program where you get in the program, it's going to take you a year, but when you finish, you can be making $50,000 a year. And, you know, if you got, like I said, if you got a drug problem, it's okay. We're going to help you.
Yeah.
We're going to help you. If you're an ex-con,
But you got to help yourself.
You're ex-con or you've been in jail, we'll help you. We'll help you with the expungement. We'll help you get a job, all that kind of. There's plenty of jobs out here. But, like Big Nick just said,
you got to help yourself.
You got to help yourself.
You got to show that effort.
You got to help yourself. You got to come in and say, look, man, I want to get straight. Or, look, man, I need a job. What do I need to do? And I'm telling each and everybody there that can hear my voice. You get up in the morning, go in there and wash your behind. That's right, I said it. Take some mouthwash, brush your teeth, put a shirt and a towel on, and a nice pair of pants, shine your shoes up, and get your resume. And we got resume services available to you. You leave the house at 7 in the morning, I can guarantee it. You got a firm handshake and look somebody in the eye, you will have a job before 3 o'clock that afternoon. And as I said earlier, it may not be the job you want.
But you will have a job.
McDonald's is hiring. Girl, she was business of the week last week.
Yeah.
Federal Express is hiring. Target, JCPenney, Macy's, all them stores are hogging there for. Even Federal Express and UPS are hiring people just to ride in the truck. You don't even have to drive. They just want you to ride in the truck, deliver the packages
just
when they drop it up.
Run from the truck to the door.
Right. We got Uber. We got the Lyft. All these places are and you're going to tell me you don't have a job. Man, stop. And then you say, well, I can't take care of my kids.
It's you.
Yeah.
It ain't
your
us.
kids are suffering because of your lazy behind. I started to say something I don't want to say it on air. But your kids suffering because you don't want to get out and go to work. Man, we got to stop this stuff. We got to stop this, folks. We got to stop it. Hold on, here we go.
For somebody else to take care of Mr. G.
There you go. I got another call here. Thank you for calling the Heights Radio Show. May I help you? Hello?
Hello, you on the air with the Heights.
Hello. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
We can hear you.
Yeah, let me tell you how things are changing. I remember, and you might remember, I don't know, I might be older than you.
What's your name, sir? What's your name?
Ray. I want Ray.
Okay.
I remember news used to only come on for 15 minutes.
Wow.
15 minutes. I remember when you didn't hear about murders. If you heard about a murder, it was something shocking. All these things sound good. I studied the Torah a lot. And I read in there, when I read in Ezekiel and different, prophets, how things in there are showing up today, what's happening. Yes, all these things seem great. But you know what the Almighty say? That means nothing to him. Not when you disobey my laws. I gave you a way that I want you to live. You disobeyed it. So that's why you're going to suffer from generation to generation. And the other nations are going to suffer too for the things that they have done.
See, he used the wicked for the righteous and used the righteous for the wicked. So all this will sound good. But when we leave him out, disobeying his commandments, not doing his Torah, got another part coming, brother.
I hear you, man.
Right.
Well, thank you for calling in. We got to have faith in God. But don't let the circumstances control your faith. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right, buddy. Thank you for calling in.
Okay.
Appreciate you. All right. Folks, we can sit around here all day long, Nick, and you know this.
Yeah.
We can make all the excuses in the world of why we don't want to help our children. See, I know one thing we all can agree on. We need to help our children.
Yeah.
You may not agree with me. You may say George Mitchell's full of crap. They may say DJ Nick is full of crap. You may say I don't like Trump. I don't like the mayor. I don't like the governor. I don't like it. You can say all that stuff. But there's one thing I know we can agree on.
The children come first.
The children got to come first. We got to help our children. Somebody help your behind. Somebody need to help. You need to help somebody else. So don't give me no excuses about us not helping our own. Don't give me no excuses about it. I met some of the people, some ladies, some of the biggest crackheads in Park Heights. And all of them want better for their kids. Every single one of them said, Mr. Mitchell, I really need some help to take care of my kids. I want my kids to be able to make it. With tears in their eyes.
Wow.
I have never met a mother that did not want to help her own child. And you know what? I got truck delivery coming in on Monday, and they've been doing this way for 4 or 5 years now.
4 or 5?
Yeah, 4 or 5 years we're doing the food pantry. And let me tell you something. I got 2 guys up there to help me. One guy's 81 years old. He embarrasses me to death because he can pick up them boxes and I can't. I got a bad back. Mr. Brooks, my main man, Mr. Sonny, most of the people that help me unload that truck are women.
Wow.
And it's a doggone shame, folks. Where are you guys? Where are you? Your sorry behinds need to get up and take care of your kids.
Wow.
Your sorry behinds need to get up and do something. When did you tell your kid last, I love you? When you bought a kid a snowball? When you read a book to a kid? If you can't read, come and get in our program. We teach you how to read. But you got to start taking care of these kids, man. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what position you're in. You need to tell these kids I love you. You need to take care of these kids. I got another call. Thank you for calling the Heights. May I help you?
Yes, Mr. Mitchell. My name is Earl Elamine.
Earl Elamine. 5 minutes for Earl Elamine. Thanks for calling in, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing better. I heard your voice.
I know you just finished your prayers.
Yeah, well, I just heard what you said to a call out to the men. You know, George, we got to be real cognizant of when you say man means maintain actions naturally. So in order to maintain actions naturally, you got to be a provider and you got to be a protector and a maintainer.
There you go,
you
brother.
Understand?
Mm-hmm.
So if a brother, that's how we measure a man. That's the measurement of a man. If he can maintain, if he can be a provider, if he can be a protector of his family and the neighborhood in which he resides in, and he can maintain the peace. If he can't do that, man, he ain't working on manhood. He's still a boy.
There you go.
Because there's 3 stages in this thing. You go from maleness to boyhood to manhood. And so what happens is most of these guys, they're still males. That means that they're just a biological entity. They haven't evolved either they're boys. They just play. That's why they call, when a guy's messing with multiple women, that's why they call them playboys. Because all they do is play.
Break it down, brother. Break it down.
That's all they do is play. So with them being playboys, that's all this is sport and play for these brothers. They haven't understood the seriousness of what this life is, what this life entails. And so, George, what we have to do, we have to call these brothers into understanding because of what has happened to us. And I'm not giving them out, because of what has happened to us over a period of time. We have been the object of scorn of this society, the African-American man. And so we have to look at the models of men who fought through all of that was heaped on them, but still they were able to maintain families. They were still able to maintain neighborhoods. They were able to influence young men and young women. And so they are the model that a young girl is supposed to look at if she's going to choose a man. So that leads us into the other piece, George, where these young girls are having problems. And the problems that we're seeing in the school system, the problem that we're seeing with the handguns, all of it's predicated on the absence of understanding or being able to choose a man on the female side. And for a boy, you can't be a man unless you see one. If you can't, and so most of the trigger pullers in this town, they've never seen a man, so their understanding of what manhood is just a physical infliction of violence.
There you go, brother.
So they don't understand what a man is. That a man does cry, that he's compassionate, that he's loving, that he's stern, that that he is the head of his household. He's been given that right to be the head of his household. And so a lot of these brothers, because they've never seen a man do that, they don't know what a man is. And so the sisters, the young sisters, we're asking them to cover their breasts and close their legs. And the reason why is because
say that again, man. Say that one more time.
We're asking these young sisters to cover their breasts and close their legs because they do not know how to choose a man because they don't know what a man is. So the seed that has been dropped in them is a seed of a boy, and it can't germinate properly. Even though the individual comes out, the individual can't grow because she doesn't, one, know how to be a mother. Two, the absent daddy club is in effect because soon as my man drops his seed, he's gone.
Wow.
So
he broke it down.
So this is what we're dealing with, and we can't solve the problem by having task force. That ain't doing nothing but putting Band-Aids on cancer. If we really wanted to know the problem, if you look at any civilization that was flourishing at any period of time in human history, that the family life was intact.
There you go.
And if the family life is not intact, then the society is not intact. So what you're seeing is people that family life is not intact with us, so the society is not, our neighborhoods are not intact. I ain't no such thing as community with us because a community is people that own and develop their own life. And so we don't have that. Everybody else is in our neighborhoods. So we don't have a community. So community, if you break the word down, is community. Come to unity. Unity of what? Come to unity for education, come to unity for culture, come to unity for business development, and come to unity for governance. Not government, but governance of ourselves. So that's what that is all
Hold
about.
on, man. I grew up with this guy.
Deep, man.
Elamine, we've been friends, 50 years now, man?
Yes, sir.
For at least 50 or 55 years. And that's why I give him 5 minutes with Elamine on this show every Friday. And he just broke it down to you. I'm going to put you on. I want this other caller to call in here. But hold on. Don't go nowhere. Engineer, can we lock him in? Can we lock Elamine in? Okay. Hold on, Elamine. Thank you for calling the Heights. May I help you? Thank you for calling the Heights. May I help you?
Right, Brown from Sandtown. How y'all doing?
Hey, buddy. How you doing,
Brown
man?
from Sandtown.
Elamine, are you on the call?
Yes, Elamine on there?
Yeah, he's on too.
Yes. Man, he is at 100%. He absolutely right. I see it every day. But I also visit Carver High, that Tech school over there.
Right.
Okay.
And when you walk through, look at the shop classes, look at the trade classes, why are the students not showing any interest? What is it? I question the teachers. Why do you have students in your class that have no interest in learning the skill?
A trade.
The trade.
I went to Merville. My sister graduated from Carver, my niece graduated from Carver, and my nephew graduated from Carver. I went to Crosstown to Merville. So I know what you're talking about. I went to vocational technical school.
So they tell me, teacher tells me, well, state says we have to put them somewhere, whether they like it or not.
Ooh, that's bad.
I said, so you're just setting them up for failure. And I'm saying with you, brother, because when you go through the classes, they're in there with looking in the cell phone, earplugs in their ear, showing no interest.
Babysitting.
That's it.
Well,
like it's a recreational. I'm like, what is going on?
Well,
what is that the children is showing little lack of interest in learning?
Well, I think Brother Brown from Sandtown, I think it's important to understand this, and I'm gonna go back to family. The first teacher that I ever had in my life was the best teacher I ever had in my life, and that was my mother. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the mother's role and responsibility is to nurture and to develop you so that you may have an interest for learning. See, the child naturally has an interest for learning, and when the child asks certain questions and whatnot, and if you don't answer them, or you can't answer them for the child, then that turns the child off from learning before it even gets into formal education. So we have to get back to understanding roles and responsibilities so that we can flourish as a group of people.
Well, see, and that's what we want to talk about, folks. Brother Brown from Sandtown. I understand what you're saying, and we go through all that, but we all understand what the problems are. But what we have to do now is come up with solutions. I don't want to be a kind of person to keep repeating over and over again what issues are. Well, we have to come up with solutions. Now, I know Elamine has a training program over there. Tell them about your training program, brother.
It's a vocational training program at 301 South Central. It's the Herbert J. Holton Vocational Training Center, and we train brothers and sisters in auto tech, auto mechanics. We train them in HVAC, so they get a universal certification, and we also CDLB licensing.
And tell them how much it costs.
It don't cost nothing if you meet the criteria.
Whoa. Something about my...
Say it again, brother.
Something about my microphone. How much do it cost?
It doesn't cost anything if you meet a certain criteria.
See that? And folks want to know what's going on. So, Elamine, I want to roll into one thing. While you said, but stay on the line, I want you going nowhere. Get on that phone number again to contact you, though.
I can be reached at 443-506-5970.
And that's CDL training, that's HVAC training, the whole 9 yards.
And then the brother's coming on next week, one of my colleagues, to talk about it specifically.
Great.
All
Sounds
right.
good. Hold on, don't go nowhere, because I'm gonna he can be on next week, but I want to roll into something else because I just had my guest walk in, and her name is Caprice Warren. Caprice, hello, how you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
Good. So tell me, Caprice, and she does a lot too with training, and every class she's had in Langston Hughes has been packed, every single one of them. So tell them what you do. Name of your business and what you do.
So my name is Caprice Warren. The name of my business is the Soul of Medicine Training Center. And we certify people who want continuing education in the healthcare field.
And tell them what type. I know you do.
So we do CPR, first aid. We do EKG. We do medical billing and coding. We do certified medication technician. We have some other classes coming up. CNA, GNA will be coming up. Patient care technician will be coming up soon, and also medical assistant.
And let me tell you, this young lady is about her business. That's why she's the business of the week. And she's about her business. She said, Miss Mitch, you need to be there at 7:30 in the morning. And I'll be like, wow, great. She called, make sure I'm there too. And if I'm a minute late, she lets me know about it. She has her mom work with her in the business. And folks, if you're interested in getting your med tech license, you're interested in doing continuing education and then you got GNA, CNA coming too, right?
That's coming soon.
That's coming soon at Langston Hughes. Give them your information on how to get in touch with you.
I can be reached via phone at 410-624-6130. I'm on both Instagram and Facebook as The Soul of Medicine. And you can log on, follow us, read the reviews. The proof is in the pudding.
Well, say that again. Give us a contact again.
The contact number is 410-624-6130. And you can reach us on Instagram and Facebook at The Soul of Medicine.
Hey, George.
Hey, buddy.
I went to college with her father. Her father is a great man, Dwight Warren.
You ain't got to tell me nothing about her father. I know her father. Hey, look here. He had his 70th birthday party up at the center. Look, you know, I'm a wrestler. And her father sent plenty of guys to college and from McKim Recreation to all wrestlers.
If you came through McKim, Dwight Warren taught you how to wrestle. Most of those guys went to Dunbar and Mervo.
There you go.
They kept championship wrestling teams, and your father is a heck of a man. Sister.
Yes, he is. And look, he ended up being a coach at my alma mater at Mervo. And when she told me, she came in, when you first met me, she came in and talked to me, and she talked to me kind of rough. Who the girl think she is?
She had a father.
Hey, look here. Then she told me who her father is. I said, I know who she is now. And the White don't play, man. The White has trained many wrestlers in Baltimore. He's trained people to be, as we talked about, to be men. Because, you're on that wrestling mat in front of somebody, it's just you and him.
That's right.
And and you can't come back to the coach. You can't yell at somebody else, a teammate that didn't score the point. It's you and that guy in front of you. And on 1 or 2 days gonna happen. You either gonna whip his behind or he gonna whip your behind.
That's right.
And the white has taught a lot of guys to whip other guys behind.
That's right. And offer that match to be winners
in life. That's right.
Winners in life.
And we also have personal caregiver classes. And one big thing that we do try to help with job placement. So if you come take our classes, I work very hard trying to network with different businesses to see if they're hiring, see if they can hire any of my students. So you come to the class, we help you with job placement, we help you with interview training. That's a big one because a lot of people do not know how to interview, do not know how to answer interview questions. And we also help with resume building.
See, listen, folks. Look, what else you going to ask for? We got a lady here that got a business that's going to teach you how to be a job in the healthcare business. But no, what you want to do is don't take the class and then go and tell somebody reason why you don't have a job. Then you want to go to the job if you get one and tell the manager what you're not going to do, what he better not tell you to do. Then go home and wonder why you're behind, don't have a job. See, this is free. This is good stuff. We got a guy called in, say he got basketball training and mentor. We got a lady just called in, said she got free haircuts for the kids. On Monday, Nick?
Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays.
Monday, Tuesday, they're free haircuts.
On Pimlico Road.
We got a guy called in and talking about begging these cons and these ex-people to get up and do something with your life. You know what? We get free food away on Monday. And some people say, Mr. Mitchell, I don't care if you don't like the food. It's free.
Yeah. How you going to complain?
Then what you want to do? You wanted to cook it for you.
They want Red Lobster.
Want you to feed it to you. And then you want us, for lack of better, wipe your behind when it comes out. It's not happening, folks. You got to help yourself. Let me take this over call before I say something I'm not supposed to say on this air.
Hey, George. George, can I sign off? I'm just going to close.
Can
I close with this, George?
Yeah.
Let me say this. This is about life. First, we are children to our parents. Then we're parents to our children. Then parents to our parents. Then children to our children. That's the cycle of life.
Wow. There you go, man.
I close with that, George.
Elamine, thank you, brother. You know I love you, man.
Love you more.
Good work. Okay, champ.
Everybody have a peaceful day.
All right. Hello, thank you for calling the Heights. May I help you?
Yes, you may. This is Leon Bailey.
Hey, Leon, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I just wanted to call in and say it's really great, nice to hear Caprice on there and how well she is doing and where she come from. I've been knowing her when she was crawling around in her diapers.
Wow. I guess you know her daddy too then, huh?
Yeah, I know her father. Yes, I do. The great Mr. Warren. You know, he's done a great job down at McKim Center, and I must say that I am a product of McKim Center wrestling team. I was on their first wrestling team in 1955.
Man, so you old, man.
I want to go back. I want to go back to Caprice.
Yeah.
And what she's doing and where she come from, and now reaching out and trying to help people in the community. I've been listening to the program for the last couple of weeks, really.
Thank you,
but
sir.
I'm hoping that a lot of people take advantage of what Langston Hughes have at the recreation at the center. So I'm not going to stay on it too long. I just wanted to say it was nice to know that she was on here today, and she knows she has my support, and she gives me a call to let me know what's going on. All right, thank you. Have a nice
Thank you, Mr. Bailey. So right now, folks, you know, every week we have a business of the week, and we got a certificate here for my good friend Caprice Warren. The certificate called the Soul of Medicine. You got
Soul of Medicine. Wow.
Here you go. The Soul of Medicine certificate recognition hereby awarded to the Soul of Medicine for being the Heights Radio Business of the Week. There you go, dear.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Where did you come with that name, the Soul of Medicine?
Because I've been a nurse for 7.5 years, and nursing is my passion.
Okay.
It feels good to my soul. It makes me happy. It makes me happy to help others. I've always been helping other people with their children, watching kids. My mother and father tell you we had a whole stream of kids to come through our house, and none of them belonged to us. So I was always a caring person. Then as I became a nurse, I like to care for people, but then I like to teach people too. I like to teach people the foundation. They have to know the foundation of what they're doing and love what they're doing. And that's what I tell them. Don't do it for the money. Do it because you love it.
Wow. And you know, Caprice, you saying something, because my mom was a nurse for 33 years. She's a supervisor at Rosewood. And my sister is a nurse. She followed right behind my mother. And my niece has her master's in nursing right now. So she followed behind her mother. So I watch you at work. I see you down there hustling, doing what you have to do. And I know the kind of person you are. And it's because you come from good stock. You come from really good stock. And I appreciate folks. If you need to have something done, you want to get in the medical field, call Caprice Warren, the Soul of Medicine. Give that number again.
410-624-6130.
Okay, one more time. I know some people are looking for pencils and pens. Call up one more time.
410-624-6130.
She almost forgot it.
Look, folks, don't let this sleep. You know, this show's here for a reason. We've got positive things going on in Park Heights, positive things going on in Baltimore City, and we're here for a reason. We're not here to ridicule anybody. We're not here to talk about it. We're here to make changes, positive changes in Park Heights. And if it goes all over the city, so be it. But we got to start looking out for each other. I got 2 more awards here. One award goes to a certificate of rentage to a young lady that helps me out at the food pantry every week. She's been around with me, really helped doing a good job for her. Her name is Gloria Chambers. And Gloria, this goes to you.
Okay.
To give you a round of applause. Thank you, Gloria, for everything you do for us. She's not here, but she will get this award later on today. And then the next one goes to my main man. He's the vice president of my group, Neighborhoods United, and he's also the president of Silburn Neighborhood Association. And I'll get in a foxhole with this guy any day. You know, you get in a foxhole with some people, you turn around and ask for ammunition, they run in the other direction.
Yeah.
But Mr. Brooks is my main man. Eddie Brooks, let's give him a nice round of applause, Eddie, for all you do for Silburn and all you do for Neighborhoods United, and you are the community person of the week. So, folks, we got about 4 minutes. We're going to wrap up. As I said, this shows our positivity. You can call in. We're on every Friday from 2:30 to 3:30. Tell some people to tune in. You're going to get some great information, great positive stuff we're going to be doing. Don't forget, on December 22nd, we're having a Christmas party there for the kids. We're going to have all kinds of toys, food, all refreshments. We're going to have Santa Claus is going to be there. The kids, we did this last year, and folks, you couldn't get in there. We had a great day.
Yeah.
December 22nd. From 12 noon to 4 p.m.
I guess I'm doing the music,
yeah,
right?
you're doing the music.
There
and then
we
we're going to have a parade at 11 o'clock. And that's going to start at 11. And so that's down the Langston Hughes, 443-759-8921.
One more thing. So the Soul of Medicine, Kayla Seafood, and ANA Quality Insurance, we have joined teams this year. And we want to collect personal care items, hats, gloves, and new toys for kids and women. We took on the challenge of trying to help the Women's and Children's shelter at my sister's place on Mulberry Street. So you could drop donations off at my place at Langston Hughes in room 203 or at Kayla's Seafood.
Thank you. Okay. Hold on. Let me take this last call. Hello. Thank you for calling. You're on the Heights.
Hey, this is Brother Raheem.
Hey, Brother Raheem. How you doing?
Spoke about you doing the sermon today in Juma, man, and I just want to say, I don't know you personally, but I know about your works, man.
Man, thank you, man.
I just want to give you a shout out and let the people of Baltimore know that you're such a good brother. You're doing great things in the Park Heights area. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate, brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate you calling, man. Love you, man. Take care.
Love you
Appreciate
more, brother.
All right, buddy. Hey, look, folks. Hey, you know, people look at me and they say, it's not shameful for me to tell a man I love him. You know, when people look at me and say, man, why you tell that guy you love him? Because I do love him. We got to start loving one another. If we plan to do some things, I don't know what's going on with this call, but folks, let's December 22nd we got our Christmas party. Monday we got free groceries down at Langston Hughes. Doors open at 1:30. We start serving giving out at 2 o'clock. That's this Monday at Langston Hughes. The number at Langston Hughes is 443-759-8921. Folks, I'm gonna say this because we can get off this air in a few minutes. Stop making excuses. Don't let your circumstances control your faith.
Yeah.
Don't let your circumstances control what you do with your kids. Because you're mad at the wife or you're mad at the mother or mother mad at the father, that kid has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
We still got to raise these children. And we got to raise them in a safe environment. Stop making excuses about your life. For every time you make an excuse, I can probably show you 10 more people that got things worse than you. And then I got to show 10 more people that's worse than that. And 10 more people worse than that. Stop making these doggone. And you folks out there that doing bad things, you out here shooting at kids, and you're shooting people and killing, you're punks. You are a punk. And that's right, George Mitchell said it. If you don't like it, you know where I am. I'm not afraid of your behind. So you stop shooting these kids, stop doing what you're doing here in Baltimore City, because we're going to get rid of your behind. We're going to start cleaning up our neighborhoods. We're going to build some houses. We're going to build some black businesses. And we're going to do what we have to do to make things better for our society, for our people. And I don't care who you are. If you don't like it, too bad. This is my show. You get your own radio show. Caprice, I'm glad to have you coming here, baby. You're doing a great job down in Lexington Hughes. And Nick, thank you for coming in.
Yes, sir.
It's about time. Because you know what? I'm black, and I'm proud. Thank you for joining the Heights. We look forward to hearing from you each and every Friday. Same station, same time, 2:30 to 3:30, as we keep this positivity train rolling to better our communities. You can reach me by email at jim14 or call 443-759-8921 or call WOLB 1010 at 410-481-1010. Welcome to the Heights. See you next Friday.
Do you currently get